And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. There it is. Big hand on the 12, little hand on the 8. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 17th, 2018. So almost said 2017, but yes, it is January 17th, 2018. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of Positive News Wednesdays. All right. Hello, Becky. All right. So you can send a bunch of invites out for everybody because not everybody's getting them, but that's okay. Like I always say, if you're having troubles where you're not getting the invites, please message me personally. I will make sure that I send invites out. Yes, I tried to send them out the best I can. It's just there's so many people. There's so many people. We have so many followers. We've hit 233, 223, 233. Like, yeah, 233. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, James. Hey, Becky. Oh, Becky Radke and Becky Pfeiffer here. Hello, guys. How are you? Hello, Debbie. Hey, buddy. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. All right. So just send a couple quick more ones out here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. There we go. We're good. So, yes, welcome to this edition of, like the mug says, MFers Live. Make sure you get your comment reaction and you get a chance to, come on, you get a chance to win at least one of these. Come on. You get a chance. There's 6 of them up for grabs. Yes. And we still have this one. Can't forget this one. We have one of these up for grabs too. Yes. This was the peace, love, pot. Oh, let's see. I guess I hope if I stayed in the camera video. All right. There's the, see? There's the peace, love, and positivity. All right. See? When you turn it this way, and you got, of course, the MFers Live. So thank you again to Ashley for the donation, and thank you again, Leah, for the donations. And thank you goes out to Chloe's Closet. Yeah, right here. Here, I'll show it so you guys can hopefully see that image. See, Chloe's Closet. Yes, that's who actually did these mugs. I've actually been in touch with her, so that's pretty cool. Oh, your hand hurts. Ooh, I hope it gets better. I've always worked with hands from being a baker for 14 years. I've been a manager at a gas bar. I'm always constantly working with my hands. And yeah, trust me, I've gotten my hands smacked pretty hard by some of the birds I've worked with. And yeah, it hurts really bad. But yes, try to keep your hand on some ice, try to keep it moving because you want it to stiffen up. And if it hurts, just keep working it. It will definitely work. Hey, Auntie G's here. How you doing, Nate the Great? Oh, hi, Jazzy. Long time no see. I'm glad to see you in here. Now, let's see. I got to make sure that I sent her the invite because I did. I sat there and I sent her off the invite. Okay. Yeah. Yes, definitely. I definitely give you an A+ on it, buddy. Right on. It's awesome, amazing. I can't wait till you get a discount so I can have one. Oh, yes. And then I can get a bunch autographed from you so we can give them out to the MFers. All right. So we had one of our MFers, Mary Jane, come to me with a math question, okay? Now, the math question is 5 times 8 minus 5 plus 3 times 2. And it's supposed to equal, well, the answer was wrong. It was not 26. It's supposed to be 21. And I figured it out for her. So, Mary Jane, when you pop in here, I will tell you exactly where the brackets go because I did. I sat and figured it out. Let's see here. You might have carpal tunnel. Well, be careful. Definitely be careful. It tends to I'm surprised I don't have it yet. It usually tends to happens to a lot of people. And it all happens in your hands and your wrists. The one thing that a lot of people where I work end up suffering, we call it the hybrid claw. Hello, Kat. Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to see you here. Hey, these cats are amazing. Hey, little Connor, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're tuning in too, because I know little Connor likes tuning in. He's one of our little MFers. It's pretty amazing, guys. But yes, we call it the hybrid claw. I haven't gotten it yet. A lot of new people will tend to get it. It's from catching the turkeys. You'll wake up and your hand will be like this, and it's like stiffened. We call it the hybrid claw. I've come pretty close to it. I've had my hands where like they just want to get stiff, but I'm always constantly working my fingers and my joints and that to make sure that my hands don't stiffen up. Like I said, I've worked with my hands for a very long time, so don't like when my hands stiffen. So I'm always constantly. It's really good exercise. Get like a little squeezy ball. Even like Medic, where's your little squeaker ball? Mads, get your squeaker ball. Now he's hiding. Of course. Where's your squeaker ball? Okay, bring your squeaker ball here. Bring it here. Bring it here. Okay. Let me see it. Can I see it? Look, okay. See, you can go to the pet store to get these. You can go to the dollar store as well. It's just a little ball. It's just, you don't have to get the one with the squeaker in it, but just, okay, maybe you might not want to get the one with the squeaker because it does squeak. Okay, let's try it. But like even a softball, as long as you can squeeze it in. Okay. Do you want this? Okay, go get it. But yeah, just get yourselves a ball and just work your hand because it keeps your hands moving. Hello, Christina. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, it's always great to see everybody in here. It is our positive news day. It's our Wednesday. So we're going to be having a whole bunch of positive stories that are going to be happening. We're going to do some shout-outs because it's hard to keep track of everybody's comments when I do the positive news because I kind of read positive news from my app. You guys can, if you have an Android phone, you guys can always go to your Play Store. It's called the Good News Network app. It's a whole bunch of little balls in a circle, one in the middle. They're all different colors, and it's the Good News Network. That's where I read the positive stories from around the world, and we have our positive day in history. So we'll be reading the positive history from January 17th throughout the years. Like I said, when I pop over that, I kind of, because the laptop, of course, right here, the comments freeze, of course. All right, so we're going to throw out some, do some shout outs here, and this way I can read your comments. And then I'm going to pop over and we're going to do some, we'll do some positive news. So hopefully, I think Mary Jane's working right now, but she always tends to end up popping in here at some point. So I did send her an invite. So hopefully, if not, I will post it and tag her in it. But yes, I actually just figured out. Now, it's not like I've been like sitting there racking my brains because I set it aside yesterday after stream. I ended up doing a whole bunch of stuff, so I never got around to it. So I was sitting here setting up for everything, getting the laptop, the camera, everything all organized, and I came across it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to sit and figure this out. So like, okay, how am I going to figure this out? Okay, I got to put these in brackets so that I can actually make it answer 221. So I made one shot here, and it came to 51. And then I sat here, did another shot to make it fit 90, and it came to 96. I'm like, okay, those brackets are. So I finally figured out the bracket system so that I can tell Mary Jane. So see, come on. I love math. I said I love math, and see, I figured it out for her. So when she gets here, I will explain the math equation, and then I will explain where the brackets go. You guys can write it down yourself, and you guys can follow along, and you guys will see. You'll see what the equation is. Good morning, Ori. Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to see you in here, doll. Oh, and yes, your profile pic. Oh, I was going to comment on it. I'm like, no, you know what? I know she's going to end up coming in tonight. Anytime you come up here, okay, to do, I will take you to go see castles. I will. I'll so take you to go see castles because I imagine a lot of the efforts you come to Canada would love to hang out with you. But I will definitely take you to go see the castles. But I want you to braid my hair. I love the way you braided your hair. I do. Like you had all the braids. Come on, look at all this hair. Could you imagine this all braided? I know, look cute. Oh, all right. Go stop playing with my hair. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do some quick shout outs. All right, so we got Tiffany Hannah, and then we have Vicky Colbert. And Vicky, I know you're here. I saw you pop in. There you go, Vicky Colbert. And then we have Audrey Oliver. And then we have I actually haven't seen him pop in yet. I know he's here somewhere. I know he will. He'll always pop in here. Timmy Plain. That's our Jokers on Duty, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. If you would have tuned in last month, you would have had a chance to actually win an autographed deck of cards. And it wasn't a little deck. It was a big, huge deck. So congratulations to the winner of that. But, yeah, you guys had a chance to win that. Right now, we have a toque. We have a beanie. We have 4 CDs. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah, we have okay, this is where we got one of these mugs. Okay, so that brings us up to 7, and then we have 6 more mugs. So we're up to 13 prizes already, and we're only on the 17th. I still got more prizes I have to go pick up from people. Just waiting for the callback. I was actually I'm slowly trying to get photos to be able to put over to all the MFers live, so I can finally close down Mike in the MFers, so everything's all one central location. We've come a long way. Hopefully in the next couple days, when I'm done transferring all the photos over, I'll give all the MFers a count of the amount of prizes that we've handed out since we started May 1st. My hair's so long. Yes. My hair. Okay, I'm gonna pull it over to the side here. All right. So I know I'm wearing my green hoodie. All right. So now here it looks right here, but in the back, it's about 3/4 of the way down my back. Oh yes. Gotta love the long hair. Let's see what here we got. Oh, look, Leah Dubrec. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got there, James Conway. That's Neefy. That's the artist. That's the artist who does he's done up some art for the MFers already. He's done some beautiful art for myself. He's done some amazing art for Paul. And yes, wait, because he's been working on a piece for me. Oh, yes. And it's a Ninja Turtle. It's Michelangelo. Looks really cool. All right. Ori's saying good morning to everybody. It's great. See, Ori? Everybody loves when you come in here. Oh, Salem's in here too. Hey, good morning, Salem. Because it'd be like, what? Like, Salem, what time is it to you right now? It's 8:11 p.m. right here in Guelph, Ontario. What time is it to you, Salem, out in Algeria? Because I know right now it'd be about 9:11 a.m. out in the Philippines. And I know we're on the 17th, and I know if Ms. pops in here, she's from Australia. She's actually already on the 18th. She's already a day ahead of us. Hey, Steven. Hey, Jeff. All right, and I'm going to definitely, because Jeff just popped in, I'm going to give this very special thank you to Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, if you didn't watch all of the last night's stream, go check out the last 5 minutes of my stream. I was just signing out, and we were having a discussion about tacos. Nate the Great started talking about tacos, and we ended up gabbing about tacos because now I'm going to end up having a taco eating contest with my sister Tabs at some point now. We might make it an MF for live event. You never know. And Jeff was making them. And I told Jeff, I actually seriously thought he was joking around. But Jeff came to the studio, ladies and gentlemen, and he actually sat here with me. And yeah, he gave me a bag of tacos that he made. Well, there was 4 tacos, but instead of a container, he had them in a bag. And I was like, and they were so good. I really enjoyed those. Thank you so much, Jeff, for popping in. Let's see, 3 more this week. Awesome. Hello, Christina. Oh, nobody's saying hi. Oh, let's see. Ori's saying, because it's morning to Ori. Yes, 3 more. Oh, I can't wait to see him. I love when James comes and hangs out with me. I have such a great time with him. We get to hang out with him and his lady. And Medic loves him to death. Oh, yes. Because Medic can smell the puppies on him. The names. Okay, we're going to try the slick and stick again. All right. Okay, there we go. We got Mindy Fisher. Where's Sam? Oh, Medic was here. We actually had him. Oh, Medic's over here. Okay, Medic, come to this side. Come to this side. Come here. Come here. Come here. Up. Look, see? You want this ball. I know you want this ball. I know you want this ball. Do you want me to throw this ball? Do you want me to throw this ball? Go get it. See, there it is. We're getting for it for sure. All right, we're going to try the slick and stick again. All right, look, we got Ashley Smith. All right, Ashley Smith is the one who donated this. She also, very wonderful lady, she donated not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 $25 gift certificates for Sensei. That was pretty amazing. And like I said, it's pretty awesome. Yes, Medic is like one of my regular guests here all the time. He's always hanging out here in the studio. It's pretty cool. All right, when Ori would have posted that, see 9:13. Okay, so 9:14 p.m. right now, so it'll be 9:14 a.m. to Ori. We're still waiting on Salem. Let us know what time it is where you are right now. We're going to try to get this time difference for everybody. Because if I remember correctly, I think you're about between 1 and 3 in the morning where you are. It's pretty awesome. Hey, Chris, how are you? Hey, Leanne. Leanne, how are you? You know what, Leanne? I was actually just thinking of you. I was actually cleaning up my car. And I actually have one of your prizes sitting in my car still. And it was from a random prize. I think it was a random prize. Was it the random prize? Yeah, I think it was. I still have a $10 Subway card sitting in my car. That's yours. We definitely got to meet up. I got to make sure you get your prizes. And like I said, this weekend, I'm going nuts and organizing all the shipping, and hopefully everything will start being shipped out. So all past prizes are going to start getting shipped out. And we're not going to ship them out like, Newest told us. We're going to try to go back as far as we can and start there and work our way forward so we can try to go. All right, so there it is. So it's 2:14. All right. Yeah. Wow. So 2:14 in the morning. Is it AM or PM right now, Salem? Because if I'm correct, I think it's AM where you are. And it's just amazing. You come in, pop in. Lee Ann, yes. And you know what? Lee Ann is, she's a twin. Yes. It's Lee Ann and Loretta. They're twins. I grew up with them. Same with Jen and Kat. They're twins as well. I grew up with a lot of twins. I went to school with a set of triplets. Yeah. All right. Oh, look, another one for Timmy playing. I still haven't seen him pop in yet. Yeah. I wonder where he is. All right. We got Derek M. See? There we go. See, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So this is where it goes. Okay. I'm going to give an exact time. It's 8:16 p.m. right here in Guelph, Ontario. Okay. Out in the Philippines, it's 9:16 a.m. And out in Algeria, it is 2:16 a.m. See? It's great. It's great. Like I said, that's why I told Sam, I always tell you, I really enjoy when you come in here because most people are sleeping at this time, and you come in, and like I said, it's the middle of the night, and it's pretty awesome. You get to come hang out with us. We end our nights with the Peace, Love, Positivity, and I guess technically you would kind of end your night too. Peace, Love, Positivity, or he starts hers off with Peace, Love, Positivity. And Mez, she starts it off the next day. That's awesome. See, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are spreading worldwide, and it's amazing, and I love it. Like I said, I cannot wait till the summer of 2020 when we make that tour happen across Canada. And hopefully it'll be amazing and spectacular. And then when we come back, maybe we can do a world tour too so we can get around to meet all the MFers worldwide. I have to run now, but I thought I'd pop. Well, thank you very much for popping in, Christina. It's always good to see everybody come in. All right, so let's see here. We got, oh, look, James Conway. There you go. All right, so let's see. Okay. You're going to stick. I got to get a little, you have to get, because the looking sticking's having a hard time sticking sometimes. We got Brady Minor. That's one of our little MFers. You always awesome. That's why I always try my best, Salem. I do. Look, we got Bree Candy McNeil. And then we got, Shannon. Okay, no, we're going to make this work. Now, I haven't heard from Shannon in a little while, but I know that the last time I heard from her, she was sick. And so was Sabrina, too. And we got Shannon Lewis. All right, so I'm going to set this to the side. And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me because I won't be reading comments anymore from here. I actually have to jump over. The laptop has frozen. But I'll read the history and then a story, and then I'll come back because then usually we do some more shout-outs around, the halfway mark. All right, so let's see here. So we're going to go to, and if you don't have the app and you don't want to download the app, you guys can always go to goodnewsnetwork.org. That's www.goodnewsnetwork.org. And you guys can always follow along. If not, I always share them off to my Facebook. I actually noticed yesterday that it's not sharing to my Twitter page. It's sharing to MFers Live Twitter page, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want, you guys can always go check out MFers Live on Twitter, and you will find what I share. All right, so okay, I don't want to knock these over. I love these mugs. I do. All right, set these here because I don't want to knock them over. All right, so good news in history for January 17th. Happy birthday to award-winning comedic actress Betty White, who turns 96 years old today. The sassy senior and avid animal lover is beloved for her television roles in Mary Tyler Moore, The Golden Girls, and Hot in Cleveland. And at the age of 88, won an Emmy for her performance as a Saturday Night Live host following a fan campaign that gained 1 million likes. She's most grateful for the fact that she still gets asked for jobs. And you can watch a 2017 visit with Katie Couric. And she was born in 1922. Yeah, so she's very funny. I was actually sitting watching that 70s show with Master Chef today. We watched a few episodes that actually had Betty White in it. I totally forgot that she was in it. And she played the Foreman's, Eric Foreman's grandmother. It'd be Eric Foreman's mom's mom. So it's pretty cool. All right, so we got some more good news here from this date in history. Statesman and inventor Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston in 1706. James Cook became the first to cross the Atlantic Circle in 1773. Simon Bolivar proclaimed the Republic of Colombia in 1819. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled 5-4 that the private use of home VCRs to tape TV programs did not violate federal copyright laws. That was in 1984. I was 4 years old. I never knew that. That's pretty cool. I'm glad because I actually recorded a lot of video. I videotaped a lot of TV shows. I used to tape Blue's Clues for my son because he just loved it. And yeah, so I taped a whole bunch. I had like an entire cassette for him. So I'm glad. I don't have to worry about getting sued for some of the past things I've taped. All right, so Israel handed over its military headquarters in the West Bank city of Hebron to the Palestinians, ending 30 years of occupation there. And that was just in 1997. That's awesome. All right, so that was this day in history. All right, so we're going to go from top to bottom. All right, so this was actually just posted 10 minutes ago. All right, so the very top one. So I haven't even had a chance to read this. So I'm going to read this and actually see here. Oh, this is from the Good Talks. Okay, so this is, it talks about the Good Talks. Okay, so we're not going to start from the top then because I'm still trying to figure those ones out. Let's see here. All right, so let's do this one. This is from a couple hours ago. Watch students run cheering down the hall when power comes back on in Puerto Rican school. While the laughter of children has been known to brighten up a room, this school's reaction to electricity is particularly powerful. The Academia Bastilla de Puerto Novio in San Juan, Puerto Rico, has been without power for the last 112 days since Hurricane Maria first made landfall in September. As of this week, 62% of Puerto Rican customers have reportedly regained power, and 80% of the grid is generating electricity. So when power finally returned to the building earlier this week, the students and teachers could not contain their happiness. In a video posted to the school's Facebook page, the students can be seen jumping for joy in the hallways, while the teachers can be heard ringing bells to celebrate the electrifying development. And yes, there's a YouTube video on it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to share that off. And you know what? That's short stories. All right. So I'm going to read another positive story before I come back, and we'll do some shout outs, and I can try to catch up on everybody's comments. All right. So which tweet? Okay. This actually might be mine. Maybe, possibly. All right. If it tweets. Hopefully it tweets. All right. There we go. And I got to make sure I do that. I totally forgot to share the history for today. All right, so we're going to quickly pop back, do this one. All right, so there is the good news history for today on my Facebook, and then there is, I think that one's mine. Okay, so now it's tweeting to my page. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can always go to Michael J. Klotz 1 on Twitter and check out some of the stories, or you can go to MFers Live on Twitter and check out some other stories as well. So, I don't know, I guess I got to possibly be logged into that to make that work. All right. So this one was from 4 hours ago. All right. Okay, we'll read this one quickly, and then we'll come back and we'll do some shout-outs, and I could try to read back some comments. All right. So father follows intuition, hires helicopter, and finds injured son in crash. So when an Australian where's Mez? This is positive news that's happening in Australia. So when an Australian father went to the police about his missing son, they assured him that he was simply overreacting. But it's a good thing that he didn't listen to them because he turned out to be correct. Tony Lethbridge of New South Wales, Australia, first became concerned about his son Samuel when he woke up on Sunday morning and found that the 17-year-old had not yet returned from spending the previous night out with friends. Members of the local police department tried to soothe Lethbridge's nerves by saying it was a false alarm, but the dad didn't believe it. Come on, any parent will tell you. It's a gut feeling. You just know. When I saw the police, they thought he'd run away. I said, that's not Samuel. When he doesn't show up or phone, something's seriously wrong, Lethbridge told the Associated Press. He added, I understand that they've got a lot to do and that they hear this every day. But I took matters into my own hands and was thinking all night that tomorrow morning I'm just going to get a helicopter and go looking for him because we're running out of time. It's been long enough. So Lethbridge then walked into the Skyline Aviation Group's office near their home in Lake Macquarie and asked for help. Despite Lethbridge not having enough money to rent a helicopter at full price, the pilots decided to give him a discount in lieu of his dire story. So within 15 minutes of taking off, the helicopter crew spotted Samuel's car crashed in the bushes 12 miles from the family's home. While it was easy to spot from the chopper, it would have been near impossible to see from the road. When rescue crews arrived at the scene of the crash, Samuel had already been caught in the wreckage for 30 hours, but he was still alive. He is currently being treated for multiple fractures at the hospital, where Samuel's family is simply grateful that he was found in time. And yes, I don't know, myself, you can ask any parent, it's a parental instinct. You just know when something's not right. Just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I always found it weird earlier because, my mom would I'd come home from late night or whatever. She'd be like, okay, are you okay? What happened? I had a feeling something was wrong. And what? But yeah, it's just a parental instinct. It's the gut feeling. Sometimes you just got to go with it. All right. So I'm going to pop back here, ladies and gentlemen, so that I can get to the comments. We're going to do some more shout-outs. Hello, Brian. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Reg tours are not that expensive. I would totally pay your way. Okay, now I'm totally lost because the comments are cut off. Yes. Leah. Okay, from Leah's comment back. You guys try to fill me in, please. I missed out on a bunch first, and that's the first thing I need to figure out. Yes. And like I said, one day you will get here. All right. You have yourself a great night, Kat. Thanks for tuning in. Get some rest, all right, there. Because I know, if you're still watching, and Connor, you're watching, you guys got yourself a busy day tomorrow because I kind of gave Connor the idea to go to the library and go print out a dinosaur skull from the 3D printer that they have at the library. And yes, the 3D printer is totally free to use at the Guelph Public Library. I haven't used it myself, but I've already been there, and I was inquiring about it. And yeah, it's totally free to use. So Connor, you have yourself a blast, buddy. All right, let's see here. All right, you have yourself a great night too, Melissa. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, I love my coffees. All right, so we're going to get some shout-outs going. I can't wait till Saturday. I'm curious what Michelle has planned for the shout-out box. To the MFers that have been here a little while, this used to be pure white because I painted it white. It actually took me a lot of coats to make it white. And then Michelle saw one day. She's like, oh, let me do that. I'm like, all right. And yeah, so we've got it's not a solid red. It's like a brush tap, like a dab red. So yeah, I'm kind of curious. She'll be here Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you tune in. All right. So we're going to grab some of these out here. Just a little, so many. All right. So that's a lot. All right. So we're going to set these down here. Because I want to read. I know that I ended up gabbing quite a lot yesterday. But we did get through 4 different groups of facts. We had the South Pole. We had the North Pole. We had Pluto and, I forget the other one we had. Okay, you know what? I actually have the fact book right by it. Yep, it's here. Okay, I'm just going to try to stick these around, flip these around so I can quickly do shout-outs for you guys. All right, so where'd it go? All right, here it is. Here we go. All right, so here's the fact book. That's what it was. No. Oops. All right, so I was Scotland. That's what it was, ladies and gentlemen. We did Pluto, Scotland, South Pole, and the North Pole. And yes, these fact books, see, use up all the pages. We print them out now because I'm going to have to actually start using my filing cabinet. I do. I have a big, it's about this tall, but it's a 2-drawer filing cabinet. I actually have a reason to use it now. It's great to see you in here, Freedom, always. See, just wait. I'm dropping off some craft stuff for her when I bring this. Oh, great. She's going to have a blast. I know she will. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you know the original MF girl, Michelle. When she's in here, she gets creative. Yeah. See, I did these 2 little parts. That's all I did. And that's our logo. That was one sheet by itself. And then I decided, 2018 is the year of PLP. It's what our cover photo is for MFers Live right now. And then, yeah, she started doing all this stuff. So, yes, My studio wall is going to look awesome. It is. All right, so here we go. We have Bree Candy McNeil. And I know she's not tuning in right now. She's dealing with her little one. The little guy's sick right now, so hopefully he gets better. And then we have Sarah Anderson. Like always, we always give a special little shout-out to little Lily Anderson, who likes tuning in with her mom, and usually on her fax days, and she likes drinking her tea with us. And also a special shout-out to all the little MFers who do not have Facebook. I love when you guys sit with your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your babysitters, and come watch us. Like I said, it's really cool to know that not only do we have MFers, we have little MFers too. And it's pretty amazing. You guys tune in and learn new things. Guess I like being a teacher, I guess. Helping. Pretty cool. Yes. And I will be on every night. Yes, we've missed you, Freedom. We have. But I know that, like I always say, I know that some people have hard times. And it's really hard. And I won't, poke the bear? Because sometimes that's how some people are able to deal with things. They need some space to be able to work on things. But we're glad you're back. It's great. And hopefully we can get you to stay in a little bit longer. I tell everybody all the time, Freedom, she's like one of my biggest supporters. I love my cousin to death. She sits there and she will watch the streams. You don't see her in here sometimes. She ends up watching those streams like numerous times to make sure she gets everybody's name correct. And the numbers are all correct for the first, because she sends me the lists off and it's all her calculations, and she does a lot of hard work for it. I'm very, very thankful for it. All right, so let's see here. We got Timmy. Where is my Timmy? There you go, Timmy playing. That's our Joker on Diddy. See here, we got another one for Ashley Smith. So, ladies and gentlemen, has Mary Jane popped in yet? I hope she pops in soon, because I want to show her the math equation. I figured it out. And look, speaking of Mary Jane, I just got a shout out for her. All right, so if anybody's got Mary Jane on their friends list, tell her, get her butt in here. I want to show her the equation. I figured it out. I totally figured it out. It's great. And see, wait a sec here. It's okay. You have exactly. To just stay okay for exactly. I want to make sure everybody's safe and sound. And if I don't hear from you in a little while, I do try to reach out to try to see how you guys are doing. I'm always looking at 3 more glass paint for the little ones. Ooh, see, ladies and gentlemen, did you hear that? Yes, there's 3 more pieces of art that are going to be coming from the little MFers. Oh, it's amazing. Yes, I am still licking MFers. And look, I just licked Nate the Great. Is he still in here? No, I don't see him in here. He was in here earlier. But yeah, look, I just licked Nate the Great. Oops. All right, then who else? Luck, Freedom. Tell our cousin Sabrina I licked her. See, I licked her. What is DC? I don't know. What is DC? Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's Ori. I don't know, Ori. What is DC, dear? Oh, look, we got another one from Mary Jane. Look, I've been waiting for Mary Jane to get in here so I can actually show her how I figured out the equation. And I keep getting her name for shoutouts. Gotta love it. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here and you're not on my friends list, and because I can see when my friends pop in, if you're not on my friends list, please make sure you do a comment, your reaction. Your name will be entered twice. Yes, we are currently live right now. It is 8:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're here in Guelph, Ontario. So if that's the time you're watching us in Eastern Standard Time, we are currently live. But you don't have to do while we're live, you guys, because like I said, not everybody can tune in at the 8 o'clock time. You guys have till there's 31 days this month. You have till January 31st to make sure that you get at least a comment reaction on every stream, and you'll be entered twice for every stream that we do. Good evening, Yvette. How are you? Yes, I licked Zabin. Oh, look, I just licked Daniel too. See, and I'm still licking away. Oh, look, I just licked Kat. I licked her twice in a row yesterday. That was hilarious. Let's see here. Look, I'm licking Chris. Good thing his sister's not here. She'd pick on me. All right, who else do we got? Then we got Sarah Steckley. It's one of the little Christmas angels. This is what I call her. She's a Christmas angel. She has her own little angels that help her too. Really amazing woman. She does. She's got a big heart. It's pretty awesome. And I'm glad I actually got to meet her, and I had her here on my stream just before Christmas and stuff. And then, like I said, she's a really amazing woman. She reaches out to help as many people as she can. And like I said, she shows like the true MFer spirit. That like she was breaking down in tears because somebody ended up entering her into a draw. She got like a $500 gift card. And she was in tears because she's like, I'm not doing this for the rewards. And that's, like I said, this is kind of like what I do. I don't look for the recognition of it. I just look to be able to help people. That's what I do. Hey, Brady, how are you, buddy? Brady, you got a shout out, buddy. If I enter a prize, can you omit me from the shout outs, please? I really want to mug. I cannot guarantee that, cuz I really can't. I can't, because that means like I can make sure that your name's entered for the prize, yes, but that means I would have to go through the box and pull out your name from the rest of it. But come on, cuz. There's nothing wrong with it. They give shout-outs. Everybody loves shout-outs. See, look, we got Wendy Solomon. And then we have, of course, exactly, only craziness here, always. And then we got Chris Faber. There you go, brother. Let's see who else. Oh, look. Another one for Chris Faber. Look at that. So what else do we got here? And we got Kelly Hammy. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick sip here. All right. Like I said, if you want, you can share the stream out if you choose to. It's up to you. But if you do share off the stream, make sure that you put a post to the stream that they got to come head over to MFers Live, the page, so that they can watch the stream there to leave their comment. They can leave comments, reactions on the one that you share. I don't get notified of those ones. But if they do their comment reaction on the MFers Live video, I'm able to keep track of it and the names will be entered. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, always trying to spread out the peace, love, and positivity. And if you guys want, go to the MFers Live page, click that share button, and you'll have a little drop menu that pops down and it says invite friends. Go invite all your friends to the MFers Live page, because that share button invites them to the page so they can come get notified and come watch the streams all the time. Okay. Oh, you're ready? You know what? Very excellent movie. That Bright is on Netflix for anybody that's wondering. It's one of Will Smith's new movies. And yes, it's actually a pretty cool movie. It was definitely a real cool movie. All right. So I can't read everybody's comments. I'm jumping back over to the Good News Network app on my phone. And, what? Okay. I thought I just had new ones. All right. So let's see here. All right. Here we go. So this one has actually piqued my interest. This was actually posted 5 hours ago. It was Britain appoints first ever Minister of Loneliness to tackle social isolation. All right, so Britain appointed a Minister for Loneliness on Wednesday to tackle what Prime Minister Theresa May described as the sad reality of modern life, affecting millions of people. Tracy Crouch, a junior minister for sport and civil society, will take on the role as part of a broader strategy to combat loneliness in Britain. For far too many people, loneliness is the sad reality of modern life, May said. I want to confront this challenge for our society and for all of us to take action to address the loneliness endured by the elderly, by carers, by those who have had lost loved ones, people who have no one to talk to or share their thoughts and experiences with, the Prime Minister added. The charity describes loneliness and isolation as a hidden epidemic, affecting people across all ages at various moments in their life, such as retirement, bereavement, or separation. The ministerial appointment follows a recommendation from a committee in memory of Joe Cox, a lawmaker for the opposition Labour Party who was murdered by a far-right extremist. Joe experienced and witnessed loneliness throughout her life, especially as a new student at Cambridge University, and separated from her sister Kim for the first time. The Joe Cox Foundation wrote on Twitter, she would be delighted by Tracy Crouch's new job as Minister for Loneliness and would be saying, let's get to work, the foundation added. The Prime Minister was to host a reception on Wednesday to celebrate the legacy left by Cox, whose killing just days ahead of the 2016 Brexit referendum shocked the nation. Britain's Loneliness Initiative will see a strategy published later this year with input from national and local government, public services, the voluntary sector, and businesses. Oh, that's awesome. And, you know, I do. I totally have to agree on that. It is kind of like the epidemic of modern life. There's so many people out there who are lonely. They feel, you know, they feel totally alone. And that's why I was trying to explain to people. I know what the feeling is. I know what the feeling truly alone is. And it's not a good feeling. It's not at all. So, okay, don't play this now. All right, there we go. But yes, and it is kind of an epidemic. Like, we've lost some really amazing, talented artists in the past few years. We lost like the world's funniest man, Robin Williams, by depression and stuff like that. And we need to, it's hard to, because some people will sit and isolate themselves away from everybody because they think it makes it easier, but it doesn't. It makes it a little bit harder. But it's pretty cool though. Britain's actually getting the initiative to actually start putting something into effect. Way to go, Britain! No wonder I drink my tea for you guys every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, now here's one for you. This is about 7 hours ago. California is allowing 1 million residents convicted of weed charges to wipe the slate clean. Thanks to the groundbreaking legislation that went into full effect on January 1st, over 1 million California residents can have their past marijuana-related felonies reduced or expunged completely. Proposition 64, which was passed in November 2016, legalized the recreational use of marijuana for California residents aged 21 and older. Since the legislation was approved, thousands of state residents have already had their marijuana felonies reduced to misdemeanors. The Drug Policy Alliance estimates that there have been at least 500,000 arrests for marijuana-related incidents over the course of the last 10 years in California alone. Moreover, the organization says that at least 1 million residents are living under the shadow of such charges altogether. Not having felonies on their criminal records means they can vote and apply for loans and licenses. Prop 67 also means that they won't have to say that they were convicted of a felony when applying for jobs. Additionally, the legislation has spared thousands from having to endure jail time or probation. So over the course of the last year, state lawyers and marijuana legislation advocates have been hosting free legal workshops to educate residents on how they can apply to get their records changed. So according to the Associated Press, getting the old charges dropped can be as easy as spending a few minutes in court. That'd be a good reason to go stand in court. You're not getting convicted of anything. You're just getting it expunged. But it's been, I know that we can have this talk for like hours and hours. But it's pretty cool though, because it's becoming legal. And I know that a lot of law enforcement officers and courts were actually getting quite upset with the simple pot charges that they were being sent in for. But that's pretty cool. California is taking the initiative, and 1 million residents. Way to go. That's going to be 1 million happy faces for sure. All right, so we got another one here. All right. So this one was 9 hours ago. See here. So check out how seamstress uses expert mending skills to repair monarch's wing and save its life. Yes, the monarch butterfly. The artist is setting a new expectation for the phrase "save the butterflies." Rami Miklowski is a costume designer who put her needleworking ability to the test when she rescued a 3-day-old monarch butterfly from certain death by fixing its shredded wing. McCloskey, who is proud mother of a garden full of monarchs, first found the baby bug in her backyard last week. While monarch butterflies usually have a lifespan of 2 to 6 weeks, this newborn insect had suffered a deformity while it was protruding in the chrysalis. Upon determining that the mutation wasn't due to a parasite, oh wow, and there are actually pictures that you can see. So say, well, determining the mutation wasn't due to the parasite, McCloskey took the injured baby into her operating room and grabbed her surgical supplies: a towel, a coat hanger, contact cement, a toothpick, tweezers, a cotton swab, scissors, talc powder, and an extra butterfly wing from one of her other recently deceased backyard bugs. The designer used the coat hanger to secure the body of the butterfly against the towel so it would not struggle while she was attaching the wing. She then cut away the ragged part of its wing to make way for the replacement. And if you're worried about the butterfly at this point, McCloskey assures her reader that cutting butterfly wings is the equivalent of trimming hair or fingernails. She then attached the extra butterfly wing to her young patient so that it was virtually good as new. McCloskey posted photos of the healthy butterfly to Facebook with the caption reading, you can see that the black lines on her upper right wing don't match up 100%. And if you look at his lower right wing, is missing the black dot that indicates male gender. Oh, and the white on his wing is the talc used to make sure any stray glue doesn't make the wings stick together. Actually, that's really cool. A quick spin around the backyard, then a little rest on one of the bushes. Then, like the down of the thistle, off he flew. My heart soared with him for sure, said McCloskey. That is awesome. That is. So yes, like I said, go check out the links that I share, and you'll get to see. That is pretty cool. There's really amazing pictures there. You actually see pictures of her with the hanger holding it down, and then you would actually see the damaged wing. And then there's pictures. There's a picture of it's actually a Facebook picture too, of the wing afterwards. That's pretty cool. Right on. See something so simple. And I know a lot of people that be like, oh, it's 2 to 6 week lifespan. It'll be okay. No, it's pretty cool. She took the time and the effort and used her skills to save a butterfly. That butterfly is gonna soar through the sky. It's amazing. All right, so we got some more positive news. Yes, we do. So this one's actually dated from yesterday. So NASA zooms in on one of the oldest galaxies with the help of a cosmetic magnifying glass. So astronomers peered inside one of the universe's oldest galaxies, which formed only 500 million years after the Big Bang. The unpresented detail image was amplified by a natural phenomenon called gravitational lensing, a lucky circumstance which will enable researchers to test theories concerning galaxy evolution. Yes, an astronomical magnifying glass. So gravitational lensing is a cosmetic phenomenon first proposed by Albert Einstein as a result of the theory of general relativity, who predicted that whenever light from a distant star passes by a closer object, gravity acts like a magnifying lens, bending the distant starlight, but also brightening it. Astronomers often use gravitational lensing as a natural telescope to great effect. The galaxy cluster Abell Cluster 2218 is a great example of this phenomenon, as illustrated below. Wow, that is really cool. It's a pretty lights. So previously, galaxies this far away in the universe could only be imaged as tiny red, like pinpricks. Thanks to the gravitational lensing, however, astronomers could see that. Wow. Okay, you guys ready for this? This is what they actually call it. Okay, the SPT 0615-JD galaxy. That's an interesting name. Bigger and brighter than any of the others from the distance. The ancient galaxy recently identified by Solomon. Sorry about that, Solomon, and his colleagues is relatively small, but by today's standards, having only 1/100th the mass of the Milky Way. This characteristic may be common in early galaxies, which formed shortly after the Big Bang. Because the universe is in a constant expansion and has been ever since its inception, the light that reaches us from the faraway SPT 0615-JD galaxy actually reflects what it looked like 13 billion years ago. So it's not even what it would look like right now. It's 13 billion years ago from the distance. It's like peering back into the past, frame by frame. Today, this galaxy might not even exist anymore, or it may have swollen to more respectable gargantuan proportions like other major galaxies in the universe. It's precisely this time capsule-like nature that makes SPT 0615-JD so appealing. Having appeared so early in the universe history, astronomers can study it to confirm our galaxy formation theories. For instance, one important aspect of the galaxy's evolution that's rather elusive to scientists' concerns, the origin of disks. They are flat, rotating distributions of stars, gases, and dust. It's unclear how the universe's earliest galaxies assembled these rotating disks, or when the disks first started to form. So they definitely got to come up with a name for this galaxy. So the SPT 0615-JD doesn't seem to have a disk, but another paper presented at the same time. At the same time at the 231st AAS meeting, found galaxies formed just 800 million years after the Big Bang could rotate. This rotation could be indicative of the formation of a disk. We'll be able to learn more about galaxy formation once the next generation space telescopes, with the upcoming James Webb telescope at the forefront, are deployed. James Webb, which is due to launch in 2019, so just next year, will observe primarily in the infrared range, and will have 4 scientific instruments to capture images and spectra of astronomical objects. Its much larger mirror implies that James Webb will have a 15 times larger field of view than the Hubble, and scientifically better spectral resolution than is available with the infrared Spitzer Space Telescope. See, I got to pop space stuff in there for you at some time. Come on. We're getting into that technology stuff. I can actually see, man stepping foot on Mars and stuff like that in my lifetime. It's amazing. Like I said, the what technology is done for us, ladies and gentlemen, it's totally amazing. Like I said, I come from the era where, like a lot of these, the little MFers right now, they have iPads and stuff like that. I never had that when I was growing up. I remember being in elementary school, and my first the computer at school was like one giant piece. The hard drive, the monitor, the keyboard was all one giant piece. I've used old school, like the big, huge disk, the square floppies I've used. I've even used the small little diskettes. I've used the CD-ROMs. Oh, yes, I've come into some really amazing technology in my lifetime, and I can't wait for the little MFers. What technology the expectation is going to be for them? All right, so do I have time? Yes, I have time to do another positive news. All right, so here we go. Oh, is it going to open? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so hockey player's wife is 276 miles away when she goes into labor. So rival hands over his truck. All right, so if you and your kids have ever played sports, you know that it can be hard to be extra kind to your opponent when they want to win. But thankfully for one hockey player, the game didn't affect his rival's sense of kindness and sympathy. Milwaukee Admirals hockey player Pierre-Cédric Lebris woke up in the middle of the night on New Year's Eve, just hours before a big game against the Grand Rapids Griffins, because he received a phone call saying that his wife was in labor. He needed to get back to Milwaukee immediately, but he couldn't find a flight or a ride that would get him there in time. Luckily, the Griffins goalie Tom McCollum stepped up to save the day. He let Lebris his truck so that he could drive the 276 miles to his wife's side and witness the birth of their son, Lionel. He made it just in time, too, with only minutes to spare. It was an adventure. I made it on time. 6:54, she delivered. I got there by 6:15, 6:20. Lebris told the WXMI News. Now that's what real sportsmanship should look like on and off the court. Yes, okay, that's the way it should be. Totally should be. That's awesome. I like that it was, and didn't have to. And I've seen some people rival when it comes to sports. They'd be like most of them like, yeah, you're a problem, buddy. But just sit there, and the goalie didn't have to, but he did. Lent him his truck. to drive like 276 miles so that, he could be there with his wife in the birth of their son. It's amazing. Like I said, it's right here. See, there's peace, love, and positivity going around the world, but nobody gets to see that. Like I said, that's why I stay away from the news. All right, so I'm going to pop back here. I'm going to start reading everybody's comments so that we can, because now we got under 5. Well, we got about 5 minutes left. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Late check, but I hope it's all well. Oh, hello, Kelly. Right on. Thanks for popping in here. It's always great to see you in here. All right, so anybody's comments that are there, sorry, guys. I wish I could see them. I have to wait till the end of the stream, and I will go back. And Timmy is here. Timmy! Hi, Timmy. Timmy, you got about like 4 shout-outs today. That was awesome, buddy. Big Sexy's in the house. They're right on. Thanks for popping in, Big Sexy. Always great to see you, especially you, Kelly. Like I said, it's amazing. I love when I see all my MFers popping in here. It's really amazing. Like I said, we're expanding, we're growing. Like I said, we have an MFer crew going. Yes, we do. We have an MFer crew building. So it's pretty amazing. And there's so many things that are going to be coming up. Like I said, I have like ideas just all out. And I got to eventually learn to write these ideas down before I forget them. But for some reason, they just stick in my head. I don't know what it is. But yes, it's too bad I didn't get to see Mary Jane in here. Because all right, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared because I'm going to actually put this up. I will make a post after we're done tonight, and I'm going to tag Mary Jane so she can see. She popped in here the other day, okay? She gave me an equation, and she asked me to figure out where the brackets go so it can equal that number. Now, I had trouble with the number because the number originally that she was given was 26. So the next day when she popped in, she told us how the answer was actually supposed to be 21. So with that, I was able to figure it out. I just figured it out just before the stream, and I've sat down and figured it out. So I will definitely let her know. Oh, she left? Oh, really? Really? I missed Mary Jane? Oh, that's what I was waiting for. I was talking about it since the beginning of the stream. I wanted to show her that I figured it out. But that's all right. That's all right. Do well. All happy 24. Keep being positive. Exactly. Peace, love, and positivity. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, 2018 is the year of peace, love, and positivity. And we're going to make it happen. Like I said, they're going to look back on this MFers Live, like say 10 years from now, and they're going to be like, that's where the world peace started. Oh, yes. And it's all, like I said, it's all because of the MFers. Without you, ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be where we are today, and it's pretty amazing. And like I said, I really enjoy you guys coming in and hanging out with us. Like I said, I got so many ideas. So we want to be able to try to put some, events together. We got, like I said, I got so many projects on the go. But you're going to see a lot happen this year, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, because we haven't even hit our year mark. Our year mark is May 1st. But yes, we're starting the new year off in 2018. So we're starting kind of, January 1st, kind of the way it's going. But yes, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, when you look back, when we hit January 1st, 2019, you're just going to look back going, wow, we did quite a lot of stuff. And it's going to happen. And like I said, it's all because of the MFers. So thank you guys so much from being Michael's fan to Michael's friend to Michael's family member and even to all of Michael's foes. We're all MFers. It's great. I'm doing pretty good, Big Sexy. How you doing, brother? Always. Yes, see, like I always say, Ori just started her day. She starts her day off with the peace, love, and positivity. We end our nights off with the peace, love, and positivity. Like I said, and got some more, maybe be putting another show in here for you guys soon. I wouldn't mind getting the MFers Live to its own channel possibly. Where it has its own website, where you can, play on, go to the internet on your Xbox, on your PlayStation network, on your Wii network, and actually be able to just hit the channel and watch some of the MFers Live. Like I said, get big plans for this year. I'm so super stoked. I can't wait. Oh, Ori, Mike, not you. Actually, I was a little confused there for a sec, Big Sexy, because I actually thought you were talking to Ori. I was just being a little smart butt like I usually am. There's exactly. There's always sunshine. See, my sunshine is kind of gone right now. I will see that in the morning though, because it's pretty cool. Like I get up at 5 in the morning. There is no sunshine whatsoever, none. I actually go to work. Well, I start at 6. I'm at the shop by 6, depending where we're driving. Usually, a lot of farms are about 45 minutes away. Usually, a half hour to 45 minutes. Some are like 5 minutes away. But a lot of them are like anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes away. So I'll get to a farm, I'll shower in, I'll do my job, I'll do a couple balls. And it's not usually till about like I hit my halfway point. When we go do breaks, I open the door and it's like, oh, it was dark last time I looked at that door. It's so bright. Especially with winter, it makes it so much brighter when the sun reflects off the snow. I was... Oh, big section, you're hilarious. Yes, it is a PLP, and like I said, we're going to try to make this spread as far and wide as we can. Like I said, some people may look and go, "Oh, you don't have that many people." Well, you know what? We have people in Canada, we have people in the States, we have people in Australia, we have people in the Philippines, we have people in Algeria. We are worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe a small little group, but it's a big group. Big sexy PLP. Okay. You'll hear me refer to PLP selfies and stuff like that. If you check out some of the photo albums, it's PLP. This is PLP. Okay, this is what it means: peace, love, positivity. See, PLP. P for peace, L for love, P for positivity. So it's PLP. No sunshine. What happened to your world? I have sunshine. I do. Like I said, it's just because I start work so early in the morning, and by the time I get a chance to come out of the barn. Because I'll go into the barn when it's dark, and I'll end up coming out and it's bright. It's great, always a great way to start your day off. And like I said, it gets really bright with the snow. Well, if the sun's out and shining nice and bright, it reflects off the snow, so it's just like totally white around your skin. I'm awake. It's pretty awesome. But yes, we do. We do have some pretty messed up people. We already know that. But we're going to try to fix this. We are. There's so much negativity in this world. It's time that we put our foot down and turn that negativity into positivity, and it's going to happen. I know it will. But yes, we've gotten to hit our time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in for our positive news stories for January 17th. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We'll have, of course, we're going to have some more positive history for everybody and one positive story. But tomorrow is our Tea Time Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you tune in. Get your tea on with me, and we're going to do some pretty cool facts. Where's Ori? Ori is out in the Philippines. So right now it is 9:03 p.m. here in Guelph, Ontario. It is 10:03 a.m. out in the Philippines, yes. I am the sunshine on your winter days. Oh, thank you. And yes, you missed it, Ken. We actually had Salem, who was in here with us earlier. He's from Algeria, and right now it would be 3:03 a.m. out in Algeria, and he tunes in the middle of the night to come hang out with us. So it's pretty cool. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got to hit that time. I will thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We got our facts and our tea time. All right, don't forget to get your comment, your reaction. Get a chance for your name to be entered up to 2 times. All right, because come on, we're on the 17th, 31st coming around. Get a chance to win some prizes. It's totally free. You don't have to do anything. Just got to leave a comment, reaction. Your name's entered twice. You don't have to buy anything. That's all you have to do is comment, reaction, and you're good to go. But yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel. To the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but always remember, it's your time, all right? And I want all my MFers to know you guys are all needed, all right? Because, I want you guys. You guys are the ones that are making this happen. And I'm so glad I get to be the M on, I get to be the Michael, the MFers. It's pretty awesome and amazing. And yes, I will see you all tomorrow. All right, so keep spreading that peace, love, positivity. Don't forget to send me your PLP selfies, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start filling up the 2018 selfie book, all right? Like I said, I'll see you guys all tomorrow, all right? Remember, keep spreading that peace, love, and positivity. And yes, before I go, like always, I made sure it's a big staple at the end of my show. Everyone that's watching this video right now, either live or when I'm not live, all right? I always want you to remember one big thing, all right? Always remember that you matter, all right? Always remember that you matter. All right. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow, all right? Peace, love, and